Hey, I'm Em, and welcome back to the Literary Empire. Alright, so today I'm going to finish up on a couple of the Booktube Newbie tags, starting off with why do you love to read? That's kind of like asking why do I like to breathe, but reading is just magical. It's escapism. It's reading. How can you even put a tag on that of why do you love to do it? The biggest challenge for starting this booktube, which is another booktube newbie question, is actually memory, because my computer has no memory left, so I'm doing this off my iPad, and that is why I'm doing shorter videos from 3 to 5 minutes, because that's the memory capability that I have. It's a challenge. It's also like a good challenge to make you be concise and to the point and discuss what you love. So another Booktube Newbie tag is when did you start reading? I did kind of answer this already. I never actively started reading until after community college. Throughout my entire childhood, high school, you name it, I didn't actually like to read. That's why I've missed out on a lot of the big series and fandoms that people my age are into, just because I never really was into reading. I'd rather be outside pretending I'm Indiana Jones or swinging a lightsaber, because who didn't want to be Luke growing up because he had a lightsaber. I also may be talking a lot about Star Wars because I just spent the entire weekend watching all 18 hours of the movies. It was wonderful and glorious, and I still have Sith nails, so I'm very happy. Okay, one of the questions is, where do you read? I think that just kind of depends who you are and what you like. I prefer to read right before I go to bed, so I read in bed a lot, and lots of kitten cuddles. If you've seen me on Twitter, I was ranting about reading Gemina last night and terrified myself. Yeah, so don't read scary books at bedtime, children. It's not good. Shh. Thomas has decided to eat. We're gonna go try to kidnap the cat. Alright, and this is Big Boy Thomas. He's 16-year-old Maine Coon and weighs like 17 pounds. Figured he needed an introduction. The last Booktube newbie tag is, what kind of books do you like to read? Mostly I focus on YA right now, specifically science fiction and fantasy, because that's what I love. Reading is escapism. It's just being released into magic. I also love classics. Classical literature is just one of those things where when you put it into the context of when it was written and what it was doing when it was written in society, I love being able to take myself out of this reality, this now in 2017, and put myself in the shoes of someone in the 1800s or the 1700s. And it's a completely different lifestyle and social realm that is just something you don't get to experience every day. Ironically, I also realized I'm wearing a Pride and Prejudice shirt. That kind of sums me up, is I love the classics, but I also love YA because of what YA does with this genre. So really, I read everything from young adult to classics. The only things I don't read are romance, horror. A lot. I really, no can do there. Yeah, those are basically the two things I will just not even bother picking up at all. Alright, moving on to a quick update. I have finished Our Dark Duet. Oh my goodness. Wow. I just don't even have words. It was so good, and that ending, just like, oh my gosh. There aren't words for it. It was amazing. I mean, I literally could rant about this for an entire video, but I probably shouldn't, so I'll just recommend that you go and read it, and The Savage Song, which is the first book, because both of them are really, really good and really amazing and turn a lot of tropes and cliches on their head. Give it a shot. In other book news, I will be posting my review for Song of the Current up sometime today or tomorrow. It was really, really good. I love what Sarah did with the world, and if you have an issue with sailing jargon, maybe this book isn't for you. If that's the only thing you're going to comment on and you can't suspend the disbelief of like just walking into a world that is based upon sailing, it's just not for you. I love it. I love ships. I love sailing. I love privateers and pirates, which are different. I liked this book a lot. So I can't wait to share my review with you. And yeah, if you love sailing and high sea adventures, highly, highly, highly recommend that you pick this up. I think that's about it for today. I'm going to say goodbye to Tom real quick, and I will see you later in the Literary Empire. So, stick around.